Townsville is a large Australian city on the Queensland coast, some 1,300 kilometres north of Brisbane, the Queensland capital. The town common, just north of the city, is one of the best bird-watching areas in Australia. Nearly 400 species of birds have been seen in the region. Brolga are regularly seen at the town common. As are royal spoonbill. And magpie geese can often be seen in their thousands. Gull-bill tern can often be seen flying over the common and diving for insects. In bushy areas of the common, you can often catch sight of a little bronze-cuckoo. This one is enjoying a nice little caterpillar. It is also possible to see the brush cuckoo at the town common. They don't have the yellow eye ring like the fantail cuckoo. Peaceful dove are often seen on the ground eating seeds. They build a very minimalist nest. Darter are regular visitors to the town common. As is the great egret. And where there are lily pads, you are almost certain to see the comb-crested jacana. Green pygmy-goose are regularly seen at the common. And cotton pygmy geese are often seen on the Ross River that flows through the town. Just south of the mouth of the Ross River, you'll often see the white-bellied sea eagle, a very majestic bird. At the common and around the town, there are a large number of honeyeaters. The brown honeyeater is one of the noisiest. At Lake Ross, there is a good chance that you might spot the white-throated honeyeater. They have a white eyelid. The black-chinned honeyeater looks very similar to the white-throated honeyeater. They have black underneath their chin and a blue eyelid. The white-gaped honeyeater is only found in northern Australia. They are quite common around the town. The brown-backed honeyeater is only found on Cape York. They are often seen in the common and around town. Rufous-throated honeyeater is also seen in the town. And if you are lucky, you might catch sight of a dusky honeyeater. Varied honeyeater are also a possibility in the area. You are almost certain to see the yellow honeyeater. They are found in a wide variety of habitats. The helmeted friarbird is one of the largest honeyeaters in the area. It is similar to the silver-crowned friarbird, but the skin area around the eye is perfectly round. The olive-backed sunbird is one of the prettiest little birds around the town. Hang a piece of string from your veranda and is bound to build a nest on it. What a beautiful little bird. Red-tailed black cockatoos are common to the area around Townsville. They just love the seeds of this tree. The Townsville region also has its fair share of raptors. The Australian hobby can often be seen at the common. Another bird of prey around Townsville is the black kite. They are often seen near the dumps and wherever there is a fire. They usually have a forked tail in flight. whistling kite is often seen at Ross Lake, where it is usually easy to catch a fish. Whistling kites have a rounded tail. This Brahminy kite was seen at the town common. What a beautiful bird. They also love fish. Out on Magnetic Island, just off the coast of Townsville, you're almost certain to catch sight of the eastern osprey. They continually hunt for fish. At the town common and in the parks around Townsville, you're almost certain to see the Australian brush turkey scratching in the leaves looking for food. One of the prettiest birds around the town is the rainbow bee-eater. They are expert catchers of bees and other insects. Their nest is a burrow in the sand. A bird you'll certainly hear around town is the spangled drongo. They have a very distinctive tail. The bush-stone curlew can usually be seen at the strand at night. They hunt for insects that are attracted to the lights. If there are wires overhead, you're bound to see the white-breasted wood swallow. And if there's any fruit around, the Australasian fig bird can often be seen. In woodland areas around town, you'll often hear and see the white-winged triller. They usually catch insects from a perch high in a tree, often feed on the ground. They always build their nest in the fork of a branch. The varied triller can also be seen in the common and around town, usually in dense vegetation. Another bird you'll see at the town common and in open forested areas is the forest kingfisher. Their crown and back is a very vivid blue. Another kingfisher you might find perched above water along the Ross River and in the town common is the azure kingfisher. They dive for small fish and other floating prey. This one seems to have caught more than it can chew. In areas around Townsville, such as Woodstock, you might catch sight of the red-backed kingfisher. Their crown is more white-streaked and their rump is a rufous colour. The large kingfisher with the crazy call, blue wings and white iris is the blue-winged kookaburra. In parks and gardens around the town, you'll probably catch sight of the great bowerbird. They usually place white objects like snail shells at their bower and build a separate nest. A bird found in most areas of Australia is the black-faced cuckoo shrike. They are often seen around Townsville, as is the white-bellied cuckoo shrike, which is only found in northern Australia and down the east coast. The rufous shrike thrush used to be known as the little shrike thrush. It can sometimes be seen along Ross River. Woodland areas with long grass or dense understory vegetation are a good place to find pheasant cuckoo. They are the only cuckoo in Australia that builds a nest. At the town common and in parks around town, you are a good chance of seeing a leaden flycatcher. In areas around Townsville, such as Oak Valley, you are likely to see the lemon-bellied flycatcher. This white-eared monarch was videoed just north of Townsville in an area known as Bushland Beach. At Kungalla wetlands just south of Townsville, you'll often catch sight of Caspian terns. In dry times, budgerigar can often be seen feeding around Townsville. The town common is also a good area to find nutmeg manakin. They feed on seeds from grasses and on the ground. Crimson finch can usually be found at the town common. The black-throated finch is quite a rare bird these days due to lack of suitable habitat. They can sometimes be found in the Oak Valley area. Here they are seen with a couple of plum-headed finches. If you travel from Townsville a short distance to the Harvey's Range tea house, there's a chance you might see the white-browed robin. There sure are a lot of bird species to be seen in the Townsville region. It's well worth a visit.